Good evening to Chester High School and to STEM. I just want to let you know I'm not the class advisor. I'm just a placeholder. I'm Mrs. Some people may know me as Mrs. Vogel, but my name is Mrs. Barnes. I am the senior class yearbook advisor. And I know that a lot of you may have a lot of questions for me, so that's why I'm here, okay? But I just want to welcome everyone here, the class of 2026. Let's give ourselves a hand. This is our pinning ceremony, and we just want to welcome all of you here tonight. Just to say thank you for letting us take care of your young people for 4 years. So we hope that you enjoy it, and just think about it. We only have 80 more days to go.
Good evening. My name is Miss Thompson. I am the senior advisor at STEM Academy. Thank you so much for all of you being here this evening. We are excited to have our first gathering before graduation. I would like to welcome up to the stage our senior counselors from both STEM Academy and Chester High School. Chester High School, Miss Knox, and from STEM Academy, Miss Hudson.
Good evening. Again, my name is Miss Knox. I am the senior counselor for the class of 2026 here at Chester High School. And Miss Hudson is the senior class school counselor over at STEM Academy. And we have had a great time with your students. But I just want to kind of get the energy a little bit more, happy and joyous, because this is the year. This is your kids' year, your students' year. And I know I've been talking to my students for a long time. And so we're almost at the finish line. So again, give yourselves a round of applause for being almost at the finish line. Y'all gotta be happy. Y'all about to go into adulthood. So one of the things that here at Chester High that I mention every time that we have a town hall meeting, because each school has a town hall meeting. And so what those town hall meetings entail are, just requirements and expectations of the 12th grade class and what they need in order to be successful as they journey to the end of their school year. And one of the things that I tell my students for this year, the motto for our year is, we don't lose. I either win or I learn. Again, I'm going to say it. We don't lose. We either are winning or we're going to learn. And so not everything is going to, just fall in our laps. And so what I try to articulate to our students is that, you have to persevere through the journey. There are going to be some wins. There are going to be some losses along the way, but at the end of the day, we're supposed to learn or we're going to win from some of our challenges that we had. So one of the things that we wanted to mention as the counseling staff is that there are requirements to graduate from Chester High School. And one of the requirements for us to graduate is that each student needs to have the minimum 23.5 credits to graduate. And you need to have them in the areas of English, social studies, math, science, phys ed, arts and humanities. We need to have 5 or 6 if you go to STEM electives. And we also need to, is that it? Oh, and I'm sorry, if you want to go and matriculate into secondary education, you definitely need to have 2 credits of world language. So the next thing is, Act 158. Act 158 is a mandate from the state of PA. What that requires is in one of the areas our students need to complete with success. So one of the areas is their Keystone scores. If they score above the required number for the Keystone scores, they will be satisfied. Another is if the student is accepted into a four-year institution. If they are accepted into a four-year institution, they will check the box for their Act 158. Another area is a two-year institution. So that means your trade schools or DCCC, you will have to couple that with a service learning project. Or you will have to take the test and pass successfully their entrance exam in those institutions. So that will check the box. If you choose not to do any of those areas, then you will have to either get a letter from your employer. So some of our students do have jobs. If they get a letter from their employer stating that they have completed or they will be taken on as a full-time employee at that particular job, that will also be suffice. In addition to that, they will need to complete CTE requirements, yes. So if they're in a CTE program, which means our agriculture, our culinary arts, our MIS, or criminology, cosmetology, comtech, engineering, and our last one is marketing. If those areas, if they have completed successfully the 3 years that they have been in that program and they have passed either the NOCTI and the OSHA test or any type of test certification that is required from that program, then they will check the box off. And when they check that box of the Act 158, they will receive their diploma. If they do not, there will be a certificate given in lieu of them needing to complete that. So our job here in Chester Upland School District is that we want our students to just walk away with their diploma. We want them to complete, and that's why we are working so hard as the counseling staff to make sure that our students place in one of those areas. If you have any questions, I know for my students, and I know for STEM students, we have been in contact with the parents. I have sent out information via text. I will definitely be sending out some information coming soon, and it will be a lot of information. Some you will be able to identify with, and some you can just look at it and keep it moving. But some of your, and also Google Classroom. Google Classroom is also an information central for our students. And so we put a lot of information there, scholarships, what is needed in order to graduate, search engines for anything possible to make sure that their journey is positive and purposeful. We put in the Google Classroom. But again, my office is always open. Ms. Hudson's office is always open. We are here to serve you and your student, and we just want to make sure that they graduate successfully. That's all I have to say. Okay, so they sent me back up here, and it's okay. Ms. Irving, do you have something to say? No. Okay, but Ms. Irving. Okay, so one, we want to make sure that every parent and student, or every student has their pen. Does everybody have their pen? No? So if you don't have a pen, please go out to the front student and get your pen. Oh, for your appropriate school. Okay, so Ms. Urban, she is our college and career counselor, and she's available outside. So if you have any questions for her, please direct all information to her outside at the table. So we're going to go on to what is next. What is next for our seniors? So there, again, I spoke earlier about pathways. You have your college pathway. That is a 4-year pathway where our students have applied, and they will, some of our students have already gotten acceptances. So students, give yourselves a round of applause for those who have tirelessly filled out applications upon applications, written essays, because that process is very cumbersome. And what happens with our pathways is that you have to apply for the application, you have to fill out the FAFSA. Parents, this is what is so paramount right now. FAFSA is so important. That is where our students get their financial aid. So whether you go to a 2-year institution or a 4-year institution, financial aid needs to be filled out. And the longer it takes for you to fill out, the less amount of money you will gain. So FAFSA has been open since October. And so there are students out there whom our students are competing against, and they have been filling out the information. And when you fill out the information, the sooner you fill it out, the sooner you get an answer about the amount of money of aid that the state will give you. Okay? So FAFSA is so important, and I believe they have a representative today if you need some assistance. The second pathway is career and workforce. So, as I stated before, the career and workforce piece is very important because for those students who are going to a 2-year institution, you're getting like hands-on instruction for things such as HVAC, or to be an electrician or a carpenter, or to be in masonry. Those, or even to go into an RN program, or going into radiology. Those programs are 2-year some of them are 2-year programs. And so those programs are important because don't just allow your student to say, oh, I got this. No, ask questions, parents. Please ask questions. The choice of choosing the best financial fit in not being the biggest name for the school, or just because I want to go there because I saw something exciting. Like, financially, it is important for you to choose the school that fits your personality and what you're looking for. Also, in the workforce, you also can get certifications or trade certifications and paid internships. We also have a student that I know of right now who is going into the military. And so military is also an option. It actually helps to pay for college if you go into the military. And so we've had representatives. We had a college fair earlier this year, and we've had representatives from each entity. We had somebody from PICO come out. We had someone from Kimberly-Clark to come out. We had colleges and universities come out. We've had Empire, we've had the Navy, we've had the Army, we had the reserves. So if your student is saying, I don't know what to do with myself, understand this. We have put in place so many entities for them to look at so that they can have a great journey going forward. So now we have the real work for our senior year. The real, this year for our senior year is about more than just applications. It's about learning and being an advocate for yourself, managing deadlines, building independence, understanding money, and making adult decisions. For many of our students, this year also means helping at home, working part-time, and caring for siblings. We acknowledge that, we honor that, and we still push forward. At the end of the day, parents, what can you do now to support your student in their next journey? after they leave here, Chester Upland School District. What we're asking for you guys to do is to work with us. We're asking you to talk about the plans weekly, not just once, not just morning on them, but talking to them weekly. We're asking you to attend financial aid nights when they are available. We're asking you to encourage your students to meet with myself and Ms. Hudson regularly. We're asking you to celebrate the small wins, because guess what, guys? This is not easy. We're asking kids to do work, and then we're asking our students to do work, and we're also asking them to fill out applications and fill out scholarships. So small wins are so important. Please encourage your student on their small wins, meaning submitting applications, completing essays, and job interviews. Also the Common App, yes. And keep expectations high. Because when we keep expectations high, we're supporting realistic planning. Even if you don't go to college, students, you can guide your child through this journey. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Good evening, one more time. Chester Upland School District, the goal of Penny is a celebration for the milestone of the seniors class, the class of 2026. Seniors are present. A mark is a mark they achieve. That's what it represents. The pen symbolizes the seniors' continuation of going through Chester High School or STEM. So now we're going to ask that the parents and the students please stand, and you're going to repeat after me, and you're going to pen your beautiful Is anyone here, one of the students, class of 2026, do not have a parent or guardian to pin them? We have some adults that are going to help pin you. Just raise your hand if you don't have a parent or guardian here to pin you. Okay, please face each other. Guardians, you're going to repeat after me.
She's crying.
I'm checking.
She's starting to cry. Don't cry.
Mr. Bell, you going to take pictures for me? Huh? Okay, the photographer is going to see me? Okay, thank you. Are we ready? Everyone has a pen? Everyone? I know there were 3 people that Mr. Parker was supposed to pen. Where are you? Okay, going once, going twice. Parents are going to repeat after me. Accept this pen with pride. Wherever you go, it should go with you with pride. Continue to respect yourself, your family, and your classmates. Believe in yourself as I believe in you. It gives me great honor to pen you. Pen is. Get. After you pen, let's have a seat so we can have our closing remarks by our two principals.
Thank you very much. We're getting ready to continue, proceed with the... All right, so what I would like to do is do a little twist. Can I have every parent, every guardian, every mentor, every family member, please rise right now? Please rise. Please rise. Please rise. Thank you. Thank you. Please rise. Now, for all the seniors that are here, I need you to turn, look to your left and to your right, and applaud the individuals that are here to support you from beginning to end. Thank you. Thank you. So, seniors, and all the families, I'm gonna say this to you right now, seniors. Senior penning. Senior penning. Next, baccalaureate. Next, awards day. Next, graduation. Give yourself a round of applause. We are almost there. We are almost there. To all the parents, guardians, and mentors, I just want to say thank you for standing behind, to supporting all of our students every step. And tonight, I want you to know that this is part of your celebration as well. Seniors, as you leave this chapter behind, remember that the pen represents far more than just academic success. It represents integrity. It represents the heart that you bring in each and everything that you do each and every day. It brings leadership. Wherever life takes you, I want you to make sure that you carry those qualities with you. The road ahead might not always be easy. There will be uncertainty, challenges, and new beginnings, and sometimes make you feel overwhelmed. But if tonight proves anything, it is that you are more than capable of doing what you need to do and realizing that you put one foot in front of the other and you continue to move forward. Move forward with confidence. Walk into the unknown with courage. Trust in the strength that you have built and the support systems that are beside you and behind you. Though this chapter is closing, your story is just beginning. And always remember, it is always filled with possibilities. Congratulations to the class of 2026. We are all so incredibly proud of each and every one of you. We believe in you, and we cannot wait until we witness the difference that you make in this world. Thank you, and may your future be as bright as the potential that each and every one of you have inside of you. Class of 2026.
That's a tough act to follow, but we're going to carry on anyway. So, what I want to say to the class of 2026, your family, your friends, and all those who help you along the way. The rite of passage, what does that represent? That represents who you are. there's a great man who's no longer with us who said, I am somebody. Today, when you think about wearing that pin, Principal Popley said wearing it with pride, but you also need to wear it with dignity and represent your city, your school, and all your classmates. Because together, when you walk across that stage, you are not just Chester High students or STEM students, you are the class of 2026. Yes. And the most significant part about that is we operate in two separate buildings, but we're one unified school district and we are one unified class. We are proud of you as a collective staff, and speaking for our central administration, they are proud of you and they support us to support you. Always remember, Chester is your home. We love you. You're always welcome here. And more than anything else, we are so proud of you and always be proud of you and be here for whatever you need. Thank you and have a good night. At the conclusion of the ceremony, so that we show fellowship and unity, we have a meal prepared for the families and our seniors in the cafeteria. So please stick around and enjoy and fellowship with one another. Have a blessed night and travel safely.